And we also play the game too. Yeah, but we can also talk our talk on sticks.
True. All right, so Sophie versus Seesaw. Like you said, Incineroar, Steve. This time, the zombie flavor of Steve. We're going to be getting into it right away, as both these players already played on stream. Notably, Seesaw getting that doubles dub.
Yeah, Ouch and Seesaw, of course, we talked about it. Statics, who have just been super strong together, fighting the terrors of the PNW, representing British Columbia, of course. But now, Seesaw got a task. You got to fight a character that, yes, we know is meta relevant, but Incineroar is that character that can make it work against Steve, because look at the damage. I mean, this is without revenge. The moment you give Seesaw a little too much comfort, he's gonna grab you.
Yeah, give him a little extra hit of the good stuff. Definitely makes something good happen. And forcing off stage. I like the ledge pressure so far that's been executed by Seesaw, but still, we saw 2 rolls through by Sophie. I think that might be something that Seesaw will be able to punish more later. But yeah, this is just really good corner pressure. Once again, just forcing to run all the way across the stage. Oh man, the amount of time it takes Incineroar to get from one half of the stage to the other.
Oh. Well, unfortunately, mashed a little too hard to the point where
we're just letting it ride? Okay.
I think we're just letting it ride.
You know, me personally, I don't let it ride. I don't let that ride ever.
Hey, but
exactly. Seesaw is shaking his head like, nah, you take that stock.
No, but Seesaw still took what was theirs, and luckily not too much damage on their part. But I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes whenever I get grabbed by certain characters, I know that whatever they want to do is gonna absolutely kill me.
Yep. So you disconnect your controller, and you hope they give it to you. And then that's your strategy, right?
And sometimes I try 3 times in a row and they still don't fall for it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, all right, GG's, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
GG's.
But we didn't get to play the game. Exactly. That's on you.
Yeah. Should have chosen a better character.
Should have chosen a better match option.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
All right, but Seesaw, of course, holding on. 175, quite literally infuriating. But now the Diamond Bear finally puts an end to the cat.
Yep, killing all the way off the top. Give Steve some extra time to mine. So we have the diamond, we have half a bar of iron, and we have an additional pocket of gold resources. So Steve looking flush with currency. Let's see if she can capitalize off of it.
Oh yes, I'm going in at this moment. Not gonna get caught by the side B here.
Yeah, so went for a jab at that percent. Yep,
just a kill.
Yeah, you can't be shielding in the corner versus Incineroar. That's how they get you. Oh, but the up tilt, great way to beat out that aggressive approach. And now a big opening here for Sophie, but she does get caught out of it. Is not able to get the full follow-up that she wanted.
Oh,
but once again, just a revenge right in front of her. She wasn't able to punish. What happened?
Trying to get in right now, center stage. Oh, it's Seesaw with the tomahawk revenge. Sophie waiting that out just enough to get a decent punish. We could be a little cheeky with Incineroar, bro. Oh, footstool, anvil, the classic.
Yo, and that means we are on our final stock. Lariat doing a bunch of damage, but that's not what you want. Still just racking up some decent percent. As an answer, not gonna be able to get the kill until, I mean, I guess a whip in the corner might do it.
We're just looking to catch the cat's landing right now, but of course Seesaw just been superb, playing around Sophie's options here, and maybe finds a stock on one. Oh, okay, there was the one.
Oh, and this is, yeah, just doesn't get the spike hitbox though, so now forced into just using it. Sword Fair out of shield. Let's see.
Okay, back to stage, building. Sophie playing this very patiently right now, not overextending. Actually, doing a pretty good job holding back Seesaw from maybe doing the inevitable.
Very much coming back in this game.
And that forward smash still connecting just high enough. That air dodge was very scary, but I think that could just solidify that one, and Sophie brings it back, taking game number 1.
Yeah, great work by Sophie, just recognizing her victory conditions and playing to them super effectively, despite the very early lead and the big damage coming out from Seesaw. Sophie remains undeterred, able to get that game, and able to, you know, find a minecart.
Yes. That was beautiful. So now we're going to see game 2 here with Seesaw maybe looking at the dire straits of an exit from bracket, but it is not over for the mean kitty, because Seesaw, like Incineroar, can just shock you with the comeback mechanic, but that is a start Sophie will take to the bank every time.
Yeah, and you're also going to need a comeback mechanic if you get up tilted by Steve at literally any point.
At any point. Nice, good use of the revenge there, catching the stray minecart.
Yep, and still has to find that hit. Does do so with a forward air, so now the damage is expended. And we are once again even, but this time it's the ledge trapping from Seesaw. Let's see how it's going to work out.
Oh, try to look for a roll, doesn't quite find it.
Yeah, I said earlier that Sophie was rolling a lot, and we are going to see if there was a punish from Seesaw, but this time Sophie a little bit wiser to the plans from Seesaw.
Extension right there on that back air, right through the crafting table, giving Seesaw an extra chance for a hit and a stock off the rising up air.
Yeah, great work there. And managing to make sure that no diamond is out on the second stock means that you can fight on a bit more even of a playing field. Even though you're up a stock, you still want to make sure that Steve doesn't do anything crazy.
Just charging at Steve. Come here.
Oh, he's so slow. He just literally runs all the way across the stage. It takes him a whole second. But oh, okay, this is revenge.
Oh, this is gonna be some big damage if Seesaw can find a connection. Unfortunately, not in time, as losing the revenge. Oh, but gains it right back. Fair, gonna do 24 into
oh my
some
God.
60. That's a good
23.
That's a good damage. That's some good application, but still having to bring this back ever so slowly. Sophie not trying to, you know, risk any chances of losing the stock.
Yeah, she's playing pretty well, but at the same time, Seesaw has just been on a whole nother level until missing that back air allows a minecart connection, and Sophie is might be dead.
Oh,
yeah, that is a
classic.
huge call out from Seesaw.
I love that from Seesaw, and now, okay, not too much on Seesaw right now, but yeah, you are going to take some damage there, recovering right into Steve. Now Sophie's really bringing it back here. 80, 97 uncontested. There is not a shot in the world that Seesaw is going to find his way back, but man, that's a lot of additional damage you did not need to take.
Yeah, really well played so far by Sophie. That's not completely untouched and has been dancing around the threat options from Seesaw. See how Sophie's going to try to finish off this kill. Up B super high allows you to just sort of skip the whole ledge trapping circumstance. And this is a really tough spot to be in by Incineroar, because you're up so much, but you're like, wait, I can't hit the Steve. I haven't hit the Steve in a whole 2 minutes.
Okay,
finally, though.
Scary stuff. Okay, yeah, looking for an anvil, doesn't quite find it. Minecart just chilling, trying to pick him up. Very scary opportunities for Sophie.
Oh,
does
okay.
get grabbed.
Yeah, that's big damage. Really setting up well in this corner. And once again,
yeah,
oh,
it
yeah,
is.
Nair.
Yeah, that's gnarly. 85. Back air, almost finding the stock. Doesn't get the side beat.
Wow. I thought that was going to connect to 100%.
I thought so too. Okay. Sophie still not giving up too much ground here. Does find a diamond bear. Does find the comeback here. Only 85%
yeah,
to the
even.
credit. It's close.
Nah, it's even.
Let's see it. Oh.
Oh, okay. You're still alive. You're still alive.
122.
All right, now it's not even.
Now you're playing the permadeath run, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but okay.
Pixels.
Just that back air all the way through. Perfect spacing on that hitbox. Gets 60% on that combo.
Oh,
and
beautiful from Sophie.
All right, now it's even once again.
It's anyone's game right now. It's a matter of an interaction. Got Seesaw off the stage again.
Man.
And the bear hit. No,
Oh, yeah.
you get grabbed.
Wow. That's actually kind of surprising that grab connected. Like, that was almost fully spaced back air.
Yes.
Auto cancel. I think it's possible that the grab was not a true punish. Possible we could have seen a spot dodge, but whatever option Sophie chose there was punished out, and she doesn't clutch it up like she did last game.
Wow. But you know, fortunately for Seesaw, gets to see one more game, and you know, it's funny because we expected this kind of result, right? The volatility that Incineroar brings to this matchup is that, like, a lot of Steve's stray hits are going to be against them because of Revenge. Because not just the mobility of Incineroar, but this character can kind of just surprise you with a free frame 3 counter that guarantees more damage to your character.
Yeah. More damage to come.
And look at this. Oh my goodness.
Another pickup. Same situation as last time. Went for the down throw and another catch. Sitting in the corner, shielding a little bit too long. Incineroar is ready for that.
And just a nice early stock here from Seesaw. Oh my goodness.
I love how that you fell right back in the minecart afterwards. Like, all right, first I'm going to hit you with a sword, and then I'm going to go on a little ride.
It looked like a little bit of an aura farm from Steve, too. Just like staring down at the opponent that got carded. And you're just like, yeah, you going to take this for us, man.
You know what you did.
You know what you did wrong. Okay, back to center stage here with the minecart. Seesaw still playing with a small lead. Trying to do a little bit more damage as time prevails. Oh, huge. Huge for Sophie.
Okay, Sophie does not get, I felt like there was an up smash read coming out. She went for a lot of those early on in the set, but I guess they didn't work out. And now the forward smash is gonna send out, give Sophie enough time to build up some resources. She's got most of the resources she could want at the moment, but I mean, she just keeps getting caught out by Seesaw in the wrong circumstances.
And the back air, just gonna clean it up there. Stock fair for Sophie. Seesaw coming back from the Angel platform. Trying to keep Steve off the stage. And I see Seesaw's also trying to bait some approach options, because that up smash, you better recognize that thing hits you from the front and from the back.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Oh, but huge revenge now. I mean, this is an extra 30% depending on what move you catch. And still though, trying to add the damage on before that connection, and the lariat not enough. And we do see the revenge beaten out of Incineroar.
Sophie, waiting out the revenge. That was so good.
Yeah, she's playing really well in this spot. But another nair sets up, and you still have to find the stock really soon on Incineroar. Otherwise, this is going to be an impossible comeback to make. Oh, and she's chasing so well.
Okay. Center stage here. Seesaw looking to put the finishing blow on the Steve, and Sophie looking to continue the run. But alas, Incineroar has different ideas in mind.
Yeah, has a plan here.
That center plat is definitely helping both sides of the equation at least kind of play their game, but the longer this lingers, the longer it's going to feel unsurmountable for Sophie at this point, as Seesaw is just looking to put the final kill. Still not finding to hit it, just respecting minecart, respecting a lot of the options.
Just a lot of empty jumping here from Seesaw, really trying to suss out what landing option we're going to see out of Sophie, but now Sophie's in the corner.
And that
forward throw goes for the down throw up air. Okay, I like to see it. Great choice. And yeah, Seesaw moves on. Relatively decisive win, but I don't know. There were a lot of situations where it was like, oh, maybe the comeback could happen. Especially game 2, and I mean, obviously game 1, the comeback did happen. So nice work there on Sophie's side to make that look real close all the way up until the end.
Yeah, I mean, that was good on, of course, Sophie to be poised throughout those first few games, but I think Seesaw just had the download ready coming near the end of that set. And as the lead lingers, you know, a player of his caliber is just not going to break character in terms of trying to take what's theirs. So